live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's in the building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
I've got something for you, but be careful. I don't want you to spill it because I didn't go to a chain.
Okay.
I went to one of these little independent food truck things, and the cups are cheap, and that's what you get when you go indie.
Oh,
you get shitty cups. So.
They gave you a shitty cup?
Oh yeah, the lid opened up on me already and burned my hand. So I think just be careful with the lid. That is yours, sir. That is one small black coffee.
Yes. This is the taste of victory.
That is the taste of victory.
Bear down.
Bear down. And you can
rather easily.
You can repeat that chant that Ben Johnson was leading in the Bears locker room yesterday.
I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, they got some chant about working hard and putting in the time and this kind of thing.
You beat a bad team. Calm down.
Right, I know. So doesn't Caleb Williams and Arch Manning are in a similar boat for me today. And we'll go through all this as we go on this show. It's like, calm down. You had a good game. You played the worst fucking defense in the country. Sorry, I got an F-bomb in early on a Monday.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, why are you bowling up on little old dudes from Sam Houston State, playa? Here in a couple of weeks.
Arch?
Yeah. What are we doing? Here in 2 weeks, when it's 31-7 Oklahoma at the half, who the fuck you going to bow up to then?
It's 31-7? Damn.
Why don't you not bow up? Dude, Oklahoma's going to whip their ass if Florida don't first.
Florida stinks, but
calm down with the bowing up, man. And Arch's mother bitched him out, apparently.
Yeah, he said mom got mad
Mom didn't like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know moms. Moms want you to be humble. I didn't raise you that way, Arch.
Yeah, humble got me sucking, lady.
Yeah, humble. Hey, man, you gotta tiptoe that humble line, because when you're too humble, mother fathers try to run over you.
Yeah, and I feel bad because like Caleb Williams and Arch Manning are also in this boat where every single thing they do is scrutinized and under this massive radar.
And they listen to it all. You can tell.
It's all microscoped, everything they do. And it's like, do you wonder if they ever act naturally ever in the moment? Maybe Arch was acting naturally. He's frustrated. He's been told he's terrible because he has been. He's been the worst starting quarterback among all the major Power 5 conferences in the country for a month. And maybe he just was frustrated, and that was his way of having enough. Maybe.
He was mad. He was
Still,
upset.
though, come
I
on,
get
player. Come on, man.
A little emotion.
Yeah,
he got a little beside himself.
Right, and then, of course, this is, I'm sure all the columns in the Chicago Tribune and the Chicago Sun-Times and all of these loud Yankees on radio in Chicago are probably talking about, this was a coming-out party for Caleb.
No, I don't think. Chicago's not that type of city. But I will say this.
Hit me back in a month, and let's see how y'all are doing,
I took more from Ben than I did Caleb. Meaning Ben finally went into, there's the guy I saw in Detroit. Call some plays.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like, hey, man, my quarterback's not as good as I thought. He's not as good as Jared. I can't go this deep into the playbook. But yesterday, he did some things that I was like, that's the guy I thought we were getting. Forget Caleb. I know Caleb has talent if guys get open. You know what I mean? He has a little time. He had talent. But, Ben, go into your bag of, not tricks. The flea flicker was funny, but not tricks. Just get in a rhythm. Get going. That's what I saw yesterday from Ben Johnson.
And the Dallas secondary provides a great opportunity to get deeper into your bag and do more things.
It depends on who you're playing.
Let's work on this
Yeah, it
today.
depends on who you're playing. You're right.
Because maybe if we can pull this off against those Nimnods, we can do this against Green Bay in a month.
I don't know about that.
Or somebody else, But it's a great opportunity to try things when you're playing a shit defense. So there's Rudy's coffee that I owe him because we bet straight up. I did actually think the Cowboys were going to win this game.
I did too.
I absolutely did.
They should have. When I look back at a few things, but we'll get into it.
Yeah, we'll get into it. So Rudy wins the Cowboys Bears Coffee Challenge of 2K25. So as far as I can tell, and the Packers are I'm here ready to. I've been bitching for 3 weeks. Every week it's like, well, let's rank the teams. Oh, clearly the Packers have established themselves as a Super Bowl contender. And I'm like, dude, you should not be ranking anybody the first 6 weeks of the season. You probably shouldn't even have your stupid rankings until December the 1st. Let's see who's actually good or not. Yeah, Green Bay looked great. right up until they shit the bed yesterday. Micah Parsons' words in Cleveland. We shit the bed. Yeah, of course you shit the bed. So let's wait on that. So I guess what I'm saying is I don't even know why I thought Dallas was going to win. I shouldn't. Right now,
because who they were playing. They were playing another terrible team. That's why.
Right now it's just in an analysis phase. I'm just trying to figure out who things are. And so I'm gonna go against my own policy here and not rank and not label people here. But 3 weeks in, I don't know that I've seen a worse defense overall than the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, this is a defense that is a 64-yard field goal by Brandon Aubrey away from being an 0-3 team because it is the worst defense in football, who gave up 37 points to the same guy, Russell Wilson, who was getting booed off the field yesterday at home. Same dude, 6 days ago, threw for 450 yards and scored 37 points on you, and they're booing his ass yesterday, 6.5 days later. So, again, I don't like to label people 3 weeks in, but if you're putting a gun to my head and you're making me tell you who the worst defense in football is, it is the Dallas Cowboys. They have the worst defense in football.
And it's the low-hanging fruit is Eberflus, and I'm not saying that he's doing a great job, but what I will say is this. He has zero in that pantry. You handed him a can of Spam and a loaf of bread and said, make me a Michelin star meal. It's just like there's nobody over there that I would not send to the Canadian League right now. Not one guy. The starting 11, I could do without all of them. And again, I'm not saying Eberflus is great. I'm not saying he's Bill Parcells, but they are awful personnel-wise. There's nobody over there that I'm like, oh man, I can't part ways with him. I just can't do it. There's no way I can part. There's nobody over there I want. Nobody. So yeah, Eberflus looks like, what'd you call him in our chat?
Eberflush.
I'm
ready to Eberflush him.
Yeah, ready to Eberflush him. That is a bad team personnel-wise on the defensive side of the ball.
I am with you mostly. Because, and I'm a defender of coaches.
Yeah.
Because at some point, you're the player. You're the dude that's out there on the field.
There's only so much the coach can do.
Now, does Eberflus deserve some criticism for, I don't know, 3 or 4 guys standing around with no bears in sight while they're behind you? Schematically, this ain't working. So, and I agree with you on personnel. Deron Bland's not playing. Okay.
Yeah.
Trayvon Diggs is completely given up on football. He's a paycheck guy. He needs to be released. I want to live in a world where Trayvon Diggs no longer plays for the Cowboys. I'm tired of watching him.
I'm okay with that.
He is such a panty waste. He is such a sissy. He has quit. He sucks, and he doesn't care. And you can't have guys starting for you that both suck because they don't care and they don't care because they suck. You know what I mean? So players-wise, yes, Eberflus did not exactly inherit a great a stocked fridge.
No.
Just like I said about Ben Johnson. He didn't exactly inherit a stocked fridge. It was Eberflus's fridge. Just saying, at this point, Rudy, you can't cut all the players. I just don't see how this thing continues down the tracks at this rate. And it may change. Maybe Eberflus does some different things schematically. They're going to get their ass kicked Sunday night by the Packers, by the way. Let's get that out of the way. Does anybody think that Green Bay's not going to respond from yesterday? It's almost worse for the Cowboys that the Packers lost.
Well, the thing is, Mike, the defense is so bad, the Packers could be coming off a 60.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, the Packers could be coming off a 60-0 win.
Yeah.
And they're going to carve up that defense. Again, they got Caleb Williams' confidence back. He had zero confidence. Mm-hmm. So Chicago Bear fans, send a coffee to Cowboys because Caleb Williams' confidence was in the sewer.
So the Cowboys are the Sam Houston State of the NFL.
Sure, their defense.
It's a get-right game.
Their defense.
It's a fat girl slump buster.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the whole team, Mike. Uh-huh. You know, it's easy to come in here and pile on the Cowboys, but Trayvon Diggs slips and falls. You know, Odunze wide open. Javonte Williams allows
slipped on his nookie lips.
Javonte Williams allows somebody to just take the ball from him. George Pickens, don't break the helmet. The helmet didn't do nothing. Hit you right in the mittens. Interception to the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot yesterday that went on that's like, that's not on, what's his name, Shoddy or Dak. That's just like, yo, Pickens sucked in that moment.
Sure.
Diggs sucked in that moment. Javonte Williams, take your tampon out. So, but you can't allow a grown man to take the ball from you like that. So it's not the end all be all. At least we didn't lose to Cleveland. You lost to the Cleveland of the NFC, Kenny. Kenny always coming here trying to go glass half full. Oh, what about Overshown? Oh, we didn't lose to Cleveland. Cleveland and the Bears are the same team, genius. They're both 1-2 now. And Cleveland, oh, by the way, go look at the numbers. The number 1 overall ranked defense in the league. So let's not compare the losses. All right, Cleveland is better than Chicago on the defensive side of the ball. They just got Joe Flacco.
Yeah, and if Cleveland had Caleb Williams, they'd probably
number 1 defense after 3 weeks, whatever that means. But yeah,
they'd compete for a playoff spot. Had anybody been worth a damn at quarterback?
And then you kick a couple field goals down in the red zone. It's a lot. I'm not like overly like, oh my God, the Cowboys stink out loud. The defense does, but overall as a team, I still give them like a C-, whatever that means.
There's no
I'm not
way
mad at Dak.
You can't cut 9 guys on defense, but you've got to see some improvement by them all. Or the guy that will lose his job is your boy Matt Eberflus. At this point,
he's going to be the first guy. He's going to be the first example. At
this rate, if it doesn't improve at all in the next 4 to 5 weeks, I just don't see how. I don't see a scenario where Eberflus is allowed to finish the season.
Is he Mike Nolan? Remember when McCarthy brought in Nolan and they were like, this ain't it.
Yeah, this ain't it. Yeah, I just don't know that he finishes the season. Eberflus, the end of his career is nigh upon us, I think.
Well, I hope that does happen so they can see it doesn't matter. Because you got a bunch of spares. Well, so I hope, and I don't give a crap about Eberflus. It's
the coach of the egg theory.
Yeah, I don't give a crap about Eberflus. I have no reason to defend him.
I get it.
You can go and get whoever you want. They ain't fixing that.
No, Micah Parsons doesn't make a difference on this. This thing's still 1-2. They're still getting torched by Russell Wilson. They're getting embarrassed by a kid.
You don't think Micah Parsons makes a difference?
No, not much. They're not 2-1. They're still 1-2. Okay, maybe they don't give up 450 yards to Russ. They give up 380, and they still,
And CD got hurt yesterday.
By the way, Micah Parsons yesterday, the mighty Micah Parsons, who now makes $2.2 million a week, had 2 tackles, no sacks, and 2 terrible offsides penalties. One in winning time that gave Cleveland a first down and a fresh set of time on their game-winning field goal drive. That guy, he's the one that false started, the $2 million a week guy. So he's overrated. He's overpaid. They're going to beat the Cowboys' ass Sunday night, and he's still going to be overrated and overpaid.
He's probably going to have 4 sacks.
And that's fine. He's still overrated and overpaid. It's just awful. It's terrible football that we're seeing from Dallas. And they're wasting.
You had them at 6-11.
Sure, and I thought because part of the reason why is defense was going to suck. And yes, you were going to. I'm not saying you're not missing Micah. You're not missing Micah. You're missing pass rushers, because I still would do the trade 1,000,000 times over. That does not mean that it's like a lot of Cowboy fans think it was either we have to give Micah a 5-6 year contract in order to keep some sort of pass rush, or we trade him and now we have no pass rush. That's on the Cowboys for allowing themselves to get into a scenario where if we lose Micah Parsons, then it's going to fuck us up.
Yeah.
That's on personnel. That's on personnel that you brought in.
Jerry.
I'm not saying you shouldn't have made the trade, but you put yourself in a scenario where you needed to quit your job, but you don't have another job lined up. You know what I mean? So I don't want to hear, and we're going to hear a lot of shit talking on Sunday night when the Green Bay Packers are winning and Micah's out there sacking Dak and crawling on the ground like he's an animal. We're going to hear about, Taylor, you were wrong. No, I'm not. You got this is one of those long-term, let it play out type scenarios.
Yeah, you still got you still got 2 1s like that. We can't do that.
And help, Mike is being criticized because he said yesterday, well, sometimes even Super Bowl champs shit the bed. Fuck, you know about Super Bowl champs? What do you know about that? What do you know about that?
I don't really. I watch him play football. I don't really listen to him talk.
Well, it's probably wise.
Exactly. So
and the Packers fans, give it 2 years, Packers fans will be right there with you, tired of hearing him talk. It is in the building. It is program 410 of In the Building under our watch from the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios here at Pub Sports Radio in Southtown, Texas. The audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. You can donate to this program if you would like to do so. For the price of that coffee, you get a full month's worth of members-only material, including our giveaways, which we have a giveaway that I haven't heard from the guy yet. I still have until close of business today.
Oh, yeah. I knew that was going to happen. It always goes to somebody that
become a member.
I don't even want to alert him. I just want him to keep
think he'll drop his membership?
Exactly.
And we can't afford to lose anybody right now. We don't have enough. But we have a members-only show we're going to do later today. So for you members, be advised, a members-only show today that only y'all can watch. We'll be posting here when this show is over because we do these things live. So if you're not a member, you now have about an hour and a half or so to become one. So you can donate to us, by the way, right now in the Super Chat. You can also buy us coffees if you want to. The Buy Me a Coffee link to Bouquet, no doubt, will launch here in just a second.
I feel like the season started yesterday. Wacky, what the hell, how, who, when. That's the NFL. The NFL is that yesterday. That is the NFL, like where the Falcons don't kick a field goal against the Panthers. Green Bay loses to the Browns. The blocked field goal touchdown by the Eagles that got a lot of men divorced today because they had the mortgage bet on that. I'm looking at one of the dudes. That's the NFL. I feel like because guys don't play preseason anymore, we got the 2 preseason games out the way. I feel like now, yesterday, all right, let's go. Let's play football. This is what you expect to happen. This is why, we call it cliche, but this is why guys say, hey, man, those guys are pros. You can't just show up and think you're going to win. A lot of teams found that out yesterday. Good set of games yesterday. I like that.
That was more like the NFL that I'm used to.
Right.
Up is down.
I don't like
left
chalk.
Is right.
I hate chalk.
No, I agree. Yeah. The Chiefs are one Giants game away from being 0-3.
The Texans are 0-3.
The Texans are terrible. The
Texans are 0-3.
Not that they can't get right, but it doesn't look like they're going to anytime soon. Tonight, you have a scenario where either the Ravens or the Lions, one of those 2 teams, because the NFL loves to stack the beginning of the season and make it hard on the good teams. The NFL does all it can to fuck up its good teams because they don't like the chalk either. They want everybody to be 8-8. And what's going to happen tonight? We're going to have either the Ravens or the Lions sitting at 1-2. The loser of this game will be the greatest 1-2 team of all time because of the brutal schedule that the league gives the Ravens and the Lions because they're good. Because it wants them to fall back to the pack because it wants new teams in contention. We're starting to see that 3 weeks in. Yeah.
Hey, dude, Carson Wentz. I guess you're right, Mike. I guess Joe Burrow is Joe Montana. Joe Burrow can't play. They get trounced. Almost give up 50 to freaking Carson Wentz.
Ridiculous.
I was like, damn. I guess Burrow does mean that much to that team.
He's pretty good.
They don't give a shit. They're like, man, Joe's out. We done.
They got one dude that's good.
Bad.
Yeah, it's highly unfortunate, the Bengals. All right, let's get into more. I'm just pissed.
At what? What do you mean?
Slept.
Oh, yeah.
Because 3.5 hours of terrible football, just non-competitive, having to watch people like Trayvon Diggs. I'd be so cool if they just cut his ass today.
I know.
Or I found out he was going back on IR or something like that.
Too much dead money, but I feel you.
All right, it's Texas Cheer Liquor. I need booze, I guess, already.
Why not?
I've been trying to drink less during the week.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, all right, Texas Cheer Liquor, baby. We got 7 locations. They are the official liquor store in the building from Bernie all the way down to I-90. You can go or anywhere in between and get up any one of the 7 area Texas Cheer Liquors mentioned in the building. And as always, you get yourself 5% off. I got 5% off my last purchase myself because I mentioned my own show in there, and I got 5% off a lit kit. I bought 2 lit kits, and I posted a video yesterday I made myself a Moscow Mule.
I like Moscow.
For the first time in my life, I made myself a Moscow Mule.
I know.
And it makes it so easy. Those lit kits, because it's all the ingredients is in there. You just get your little jar.
You had the cocktail bag.
I did. I had the cocktail.
bag.
You take it out, you pour it all in there, you put ice in there, you stir it, and you got yourself a Moscow Mule.
How'd you like it?
I was wonderful. It was great, and that's what I sipped on during
And
the Cowboys game.
with the cocktail bag, for someone like Mike that controls it and has a lower tolerance because he doesn't drink a lot, it's perfect.
It is perfect.
You're like, okay,
That's all
I'm
I
feeling
need.
good.
Yeah.
I'm done.
That's all I need. It got me through that Cowboy defensive effort yesterday. All right, so it's Texas Cheer Liquor. Make sure you mention in the building, get 5% off. Want to get violent? Let's get violent.
Why not?
Since I've got the red ass in here. Let's get a little violent up in here. It's in the building on Love You Hard TV here on all your YouTube channels.
It's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
You want to go first?
Yeah, man. I have to remember, and it's not until the morning. Like, I'm 48. I can't, just because I'm enjoying it and having a blast, I can't binge watch shows until 2:30 in the morning and still be a functioning human. I binge watched Black Rabbit yesterday. Done. Great show. By the way.
You watched it all?
The whole thing.
Dang.
I watched some of it Saturday, then we finished. We just went balls to the wall last night.
Give me a week.
Yeah, no, we won't talk about it. I won't give no details.
No, I watched episode 1 last night.
Dude, great. Well done. Bateman, he's just been on fire.
Yeah.
He's been on fire. He directed this. Great show. Highly impressed. But Rudy, punch myself. I can't do this.
You tired?
I feel like shit today.
Dude, I feel like I'm tired too. And I'm not going to punch them. I got another punch. Our neighbors moved out, and they're one of these procrastinators that waited for the last minute.
What, that's how they move out, 11 p.m. last night?
No, it's about 2:30 a.m. when they closed the door and locked it. And had the dog up, which then had me up. So I got 2 punches. I want to punch my neighbors, who are very nice people. They've lived there for 7 years.
Oh, wow.
And so they bought a house, and this guy's got 2 daughters, and they both got dudes, and they all live in there, enabling these young 20-something-year-old slap dicks, letting them live with you at your house.
Yeah.
Shit. That poor guy's out there loading by himself. I'm like, that's on you, bro. It's on you when you're allowing freeloading assholes to live in your apartment with your daughters. Fuck no, they weren't helping. He was frustrated too. We got a laugh out of it. It was about 5 o'clock yesterday. We left. It was a Cowboy game, but just ended, so it's probably 7:38. We went to go get some dinner, and he was out there just throwing shit in the back of his U-Haul.
Because he was probably like, dude,
up.
I can't believe they're not here. I'll let y'all
Just
live
fed
here.
up.
Yeah.
Right. That's on him, though. You got to take care of it. And then finally, of course, they're trying to clean the place so they don't get fined
back,
or not get fined. And it's 2:30 in the morning before they rolled out last night. Highly unfortunate.
Because you can hear them. They walking around.
Yeah,
you're on the bottom. Yeah.
God almighty. Also want to punch Brian Schottenheimer.
What does Shotty do now?
Well, it's a couple of things. I want to punch him. I want to punch Brian Schottenheimer for a couple of things. On a macro level, I want to punch Shotty because he's done a lot of things right.
Okay.
All right. He actually has done a lot of things right. I've questioned his genuineness. You know, the whole trying to be cool and act all hip when you're talking to the players, and he's got tats on his forearms and stuff, which is fine. You know, he's Gen X. He's trying to be a bro, you know, but for the most part, I don't hate Brian Schottenheimer so far. Give it time, I'll hate him at some point. I think he's done a lot of things right. He's said a lot of the right things, but I want to punch him on a macro level because the one decision he made that has canceled out all of his good, you may not agree with this, is the decision to hire Matt Eberflus as his defensive coordinator. That one decision has canceled out all of the good. So
did he hire him or did Jerry?
Well, I think he did. I think he recommended Eberflus. They go back a while.
Oh, gotcha.
That guy sucks. I'm with you on personnel. They don't have Ronnie Lott in the secondary. I get that. They don't have Richard Dent at linebacker, which, by the way, the Cowboys probably have the worst linebacking crew in the league.
I don't even know those dudes.
Starting that white boy from the Bears, Sanborn, he's fucking terrible. That's an Eberflus decision, by the way. Matt Eberflus is not the defensive coordinator for this team. Not the one that they need. I know they have personnel issues, but surely you can get something better out of this, because it is absolutely non-competitive. Okay, and on a micro level, I want to punch Shoddy. And again, his boss does not spend money on running backs. I get that. But you do seem like you have a little something here in Javonte Williams. No one thinks he's going to the Pro Bowl or nothing like that. But I want to punch Shoddy for getting cute. Let's take our best player, who does not play running back, and let's line him up in the running back position, and let's pitch the ball to him. He weighs $180. If that. And let's pitch the ball to him and fuck him up and get him hurt for the game. Punch Brian Schottenheimer for getting CeeDee Lamb hurt yesterday and hiring Matt Eberflus. That's my punch.
Quick punch to C.J. Stroud, because I keep seeing the video of C.J. Stroud trying to teach Caleb Williams that first year when they played each other. He's like, "Oh, keep your head up, young buck, blah, 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 blah." And now C.J. Stroud sucks ass. And Caleb Williams is...
Caleb Williams.
Let's not overreact to Caleb.
But
So that's my point.
C.J. Stroud.
Orlando Kell.
Damn, CD. I wonder, did it look like high ankle? He might be done for about 6.
He said last night he's going to play Sunday night.
Okay, good.
We'll see. It's just he didn't play yesterday because that's the first damn drive of the game. The first drive of the game, too. I mean, not even like you're doing that in the fourth quarter just to show a wrinkle.
And that mattered, by the way. I'm not trying to defend
what
the
are we
Cowboys. That
doing?
mattered.
We're lining up CeeDee Lamb at running back and on the opening drive of the game. Fuck out of here. That was dumb. They got him killed. He's a little dude, man. It'd be better to line up Ferguson at running back. At least he's big. CeeDee Lamb can't play running back. He's too tiny. Stupid. God, that was dumb. And it'd be one thing if it was like an in and around or a reverse or something. They lined him up at tailback and get that old school pitch.
Definitely tried to be cute.
What is that?
Definitely tried to be cute.
Stupid. Orlando Kell cannot help you divorce your football team. That's a decision that you make. It's like deciding to give your heart to Jesus. You know, I can give my heart to the Cowboys, but I can decide to take my heart back.
Yeah.
But when it comes to your wife, that's a little more complicated because the state of Texas gets involved in your marriage. And that's where Orlando Kell comes in. If you need a divorce lawyer, Orlando Kell is our guy. He is the only guy that I would go to. I have used him in the past I had to get some stuff changed on my decree. He didn't do my divorce because I did my divorce in another state. But I had to get some stuff changed, and Orlando was there for me. And that was good. So if you need Orlando Kell, a family lawyer, he's our guy. 210-775-4995. You can email him too directly, orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. orlandokilllaw@gmail.com.
And
yes,
real
sir.
quick punch to the owner
of
Texas Cheer Liquor, Mr. A.D. Singh.
Oh, okay.
I got to punch him.
The following opinions do not necessarily reflect those of Mike Taylor or anybody else affiliated within the building.
So Thursday, you were telling us about unknown number. You're like, yo, the plot twist is crazy. AD walks into Texas Cheer Liquor Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, it was the blah, blah, blah.
He gave it away?
And I was like, I'm not watching it.
Oh, my God.
He walks in and tells me, I was like, okay, well, I ain't watching that. Which is insane that's what it was. The plot. So he just came in and just, hey, oh, by the way, because he listens every day. Just gave it to me, so now I don't have to watch it.
Did you tell him you just messed up my life?
No, I'm telling him
now
right now.
I can't watch that? Oh, he doesn't know?
I'm telling him right now.
Oh, Sing, what are you doing? That show just came out. I'm with you on that punch. Come on, man.
That's a crazy,
that show
crazy
needs a
plot
couple
twist.
of. So therein lies there's the question, because this changes because society changes. How long does a show need to be out before I can discuss?
I think a month.
I would argue more than that.
Only because it's so much to indulge.
There's
We
so
take
much
time.
out there.
Yeah. Let's say 2 months.
All right. So Even
Yeah.
that, I don't know.
I was gonna say a week.
A week?
Yeah.
I was going to think maybe 6 months.
Jesus Christ. No one cares
No.
about it then.
That's not true at all.
6 months.
Shows
You
make
gotta think,
comebacks
I
all the
didn't-
time.
I didn't watch Breaking Bad until it was done.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to think about how long that was. Like I
almost
didn't
think
know
maybe
about
a
it.
year.
Yeah, that was I didn't start watching Breaking Bad till it was out for years
Like a show needs to have been out for a year
before we can discuss in
before
public.
we discuss the outcomes. Yeah, for sure. I think it's
Yeah, he just
for me,
walked
it's a
in and was like,
year.
"Oh, by the way, this was the plot twist." I was
And
like,
that sucks because now that you know you don't want to watch it, but
I
had
wanna
you
watch it.
watched it, your mind would have been blown.
"Yeah." I was
God
like, "Oh, I
dang
ain't
it.
watching that."
Dang it, Sing. Damn it. All
Love
right.
you, brother.
Can we get a little bit more production value up in the ring
Uh-oh.
here today? Just a little bit of production value.
Let me put my headphones on.
It is time. We'll see if maybe we'll make this a running bit here for every Monday.
What is this?
On Friday, we gave out our In the Building weekend
Oh,
guarantee.
fudge me. This is coming. This is a thing, Bookie, because Mike was right.
Technically, I was wrong.
You were right. You were like 6 points off. You were right. You were right. But let's do it. Let's discuss.
All right.
So let's discuss in the building guarantees.
Weekend guarantees.
What do we have? What did
Let's
I
tell
say?
everybody what they were first. Bouquet's guarantee was that the Tennessee Titans
Ha!
were going to beat the Indianapolis
Ah!
Colts.
They got smoked.
Rudy's guarantee was that Utah was going to beat Texas Tech.
They got smoked.
I should have just left well enough alone and picked Tech to win, but no, I got
You
cute.
got cute.
And I guaranteed that
Put
Tech
CD
would
in the
win,
backfield.
but Tech would also score 40 or more points in beating Utah, which was also wrong.
Hey, what they do? 34?
Yeah, because they only scored 10 in the first half because, Baron Morton was struggling. But when he got hurt, he got concussed, and they went to Hutto zone, Will Hammond. That was the Texas Tech that I thought I was going to get.
Hutto got some athletes.
Yeah, they got a few athletes here and there. The Hutto Hippos.
The Hippos.
If Will Hammond had started that game, they'd have scored 70. But to Utah's credit, that's a good defense. That's a hard place to play. It took Tech a half to get adjusted, but now Tech has a bit of a quarterback controversy on their hands. I think you might need to stay with Will Hammond here. So Tech did win, but they didn't score 40 plus. They win 34-10. Rudy decided that Utah was going to beat Texas Tech, but the flying Cody Campbells
Couldn't happen.
dominated on defense and stuffed Utah 34-10.
Let's go fair or foul.
Okay,
Fair or foul, and you can be brutally honest.
of course.
Texas Tech is the tallest midget in the Big 12. Like, what does it mean to be the best team
I
in the
think
Big
that's
12?
fair.
What does it mean to be the best team in the Big 12 in football, not basketball?
Well,
Well, they're the best team in the Big 12. Ooh.
all right. Well, Arizona.
I'm asking.
Arizona State was that last year. They won a playoff game. They took Texas to overtime. The Big 12's not shit.
It's not. No,
No.
I'm being serious.
No, it's not shit.
Okay. They're not the Pac-12. They're not the Mountain
No,
West.
they're not shit. They're the third.
Are they better than the ACC?
I think so.
Yes.
I think they're better than the ACC in general. Clemson's shit. Miami's good with Carson Beck, who I don't believe in. Florida State's overachieving, but pound for pound, like man to man, put everybody in a hat. I think Big 12's deeper. I don't ask me in a month.
Okay.
TCU's got a big game at Arizona State. I'm gonna learn a lot from watching those two play, Joe. Unfortunately, Tech does not play TCU. Tech doesn't play Baylor, who lost. I still think BYU's good. Kansas State has been a massive disappointment. Iowa State's an overachiever. No one's elite, dude, but it's not shit.
It's not shit, okay.
Now, having said that, I think Tech, and here I am again
No, go ahead.
violating my own policy where we don't rank teams 3
We
weeks
ain't gotta
in.
we don't have to rank them.
It
You can give 'em props.
appears to me that after what I saw, Tech's the favorite to win the Big 12.
Tech's the favorite to win the Big 12.
You think
sure.
you think Tech's a top 10 team
You
in the
think they're
country?
better than the Cougars?
I do. I think they'll beat Houston.
Okay.
Do you think Tech's not a top 10 team?
I think once Tech gets to the playoff, because they're right, they're probably winning that Big 12, somebody from the SEC will mollywop them.
We'll see.
Maybe.
Like what happened last year.
Yeah.
I think that Tech is the best team in the Big 12. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you they're going to win playoff games. What impressed me, and I didn't see this coming, I expected Tech's offense to look great, which it took a half to do so, and finally did. Their defense is so much better than I realized because I hadn't watched.
You talking
Tech.
about the Red Raiders too?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So they got
look what they did to Utah at home, who was ranked ahead of them.
Yeah.
At home.
They bought 7 of those starters were bought. They went and got like the best linebacker from Boise. They got like the best linebacker from Georgia Tech, I want to say. They brought dudes in, and we've talked about this all summer. And I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine. You're going to go buy a bunch of dudes. And Steve Smith's talking shit in the pregame because his Utah Utes were about to. Yeah, we recruit our team. We don't buy them. Oh, dude, well, if you ain't buying, you ain't winning.
Well, this is the thing, man.
Tech's defense is good.
I'm not
good.
a Tech fan, but I'm also not going to criticize them for playing by the rules that have been set in front of them.
Of course.
Like it's not their fault that they got a billionaire and he's got a bunch of billionaire homies and they're playing by the rules that have been laid out. I'm not going to criticize Tech for that.
Yeah, and Tech, why are people criticizing Tech? They're not doing anything different from what people.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. It's just it doesn't. And the other thing is, it doesn't always relate to wins. So you can buy all the people you want. That doesn't mean you're going to be successful. So the fact that they put it together, I'll tip my cap to them.
Right, because eventually you're going to play another team that bought all their guys.
Right,
and you may lose to them.
Right.
So I guess it wasn't successful.
Right.
It was for them.
It's just when you have a team like Tech that's not Bama, Georgia, whatever. Like Georgia's doing it.
Of course.
Ohio State's doing it. They're all doing it. It's just like, oh wait, Texas Tech. Oh, this team from nowhere, nobody's. They just, hey man, they just playing by the rules.
Yeah. So Tech shouldn't be getting criticized for buying guys. They're playing the system.
Yeah. Start, bench, cut. Arch, Lagway, Klubnik.
Oh, start, bench, cut. That's a good one. Start, Arch, Klubnik, and who? Lagway?
Start, bench, cut, Lagway, Klubnik, and Arch.
Jesus. You know what? Call me a homer. I'm still going to rely on how talented he is.
Me too.
I'm starting Arch.
Me too.
All right, and I'm benching Lagway. I'm benching Klubnik.
And you're cutting
He's
Lagway.
so much better than that. DJ Lagway.
He made me want to watch this dude, and he stinks.
Cade Klubnik is worse. Fuck
He's
that.
worse than Lagway?
Yeah.
No, that's your fandom.
Cade Klubnik's losing to ACC teams.
No, Cade's good.
He's losing to Syracuse.
He's talented
At least
anyway.
DJ Lagway, he's losing to actual competent universities. Syracuse?
Okay, dude.
You know what?
Lagway was the worst guy on the field for Florida.
Dabo Sweeney is literally crying on the field because of how bad Cade Klubnik
Dude,
is.
it needs to be studied.
Y'all want to win and send me out of here. Y'all don't want to win no more. Okay.
Yo, it needs to be studied how much I enjoy watching Dabo lose. Like, it's like he's never done anything to me. Like,
I'm the same.
I don't, it's like I was giddy. I'm like, what did Dabo do to you, Rudy? Why are you so excited?
I'm the same. Tell him about the screenshot I sent in the second quarter. It was 24-7 Syracuse. I sent a screenshot to Rudy and I wrote, fuck Dabo, LOL.
Dude, I was sitting there like,
Dabo.
yeah, come on. I don't give a shit about Syracuse, but I like their coach. I like his attitude, but
yeah,
I dislike Dabo, and I don't even know why.
I do not like him in the least because he bitches and he's a hypocrite.
Mm-hmm.
Bouquet,
Mike?
you gonna bet against some Colts this week? You gonna learn your lesson?
Indiana Jones, baby.
That's a good question. I mean, the Titans just looked terrible. Oh, my God.
They got a rookie quarterback.
Well, no, he didn't even look that
They got no
bad.
defense.
What did my man Indiana Jones do, man? It matters where you go.
41.
Huh? What it matters where you play, man.
His all-time record for consecutive drives without a punt came to an end, at least in a game, and he still scored 41. They had 19 straight possessions to start the season without punting. They scored on 19 straight possessions. Not Kurt Warner, not Johnny Unitas, not Joe Montana, not Favre. Nobody's ever done that, but Daniel Jones just
nothing. You wanna be successful in the NFL? Leave the Giants. Leave the Giants, and all of a sudden you get really good.
Daniel Jones is not an East Coast type guy.
He needs to be there where there's nothing to
do.
do.
In a
no one cares.
flyover Midwestern state that fits his culture.
That's a basketball state.
Has nothing to do with him being a white guy. is Eli Manning is a white Southern boy, and he still lives in New Jersey to this day because he loved it so much and he won championships. But for Jones, he needed to get out of that fishbowl and go somewhere where things are different and the culture's different. And the biggest part of that is it's the culture that the Colts have laid foundationally, regardless of the city they're in, because of Shane Steichen, who I think's a badass.
I like that.
That dude's great.
Anything else from
awesome. So we all three went over on our guarantee.
We went over. So we'll do this Friday.
I think it should be a Friday bet.
I've already got mine.
Unless we all lose next week. No, save it for Friday.
It's Friday.
I've already got mine.
What do you think of your Sooners?
Mike,
you're high on them.
Can I get into them in a minute?
Yeah.
All right, because I got it. Well, it's tough, and I'm going to use the Sooners to segue into the live spot.
Let's do it.
It's not easy when you're the boss. It is not easy when you're having to do the hiring. Whoever's doing the hiring at Oklahoma, the NIL, that's not an easy job.
No.
It's been a hard sell. And we're Oklahoma, we got a good brand. But Brent Venables has not exactly endeared himself to very many people. So good on whoever did the hiring for Oklahoma when it came to bringing in John Mateer and guys on defense that are making the difference. Because hiring is difficult, Rudy.
I like it.
You're a boss.
I see you working.
You have people that work for you. Maybe Oklahoma, you hired ZipRecruiter. There's my way into it. The future of hiring looks brighter whether you're the NIL recruiter for Oklahoma or you're running a little mom and pop company, because ZipRecruiter's latest tools and features help speed up finding the right people for your roles so you save valuable time. And now you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/audio. All right? Find candidates that you're actually interested in and then lock their contact info instantly. ZipRecruiter helps you find people that aren't even looking at you. Over 320,000 new resumes get added to ZipRecruiter every month. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get quality candidates within the first day. And if you go to ZipRecruiter.com/audio now, you can try it for free. Again, it's ZipRecruiter.com/audio. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. You asked Oklahoma.
Yeah, we both like them.
Yeah.
What did you think?
It was
a close game. Some questionable calls and things like that. But what are you thinking about your Sooners, Mike? Are they for real?
I think that we're going to learn a lot more about A&M because that's where Auburn goes next. The Aggies have been trumped up a lot now because of their big win at Notre Dame. I'm not sure how good Notre Dame is yet. Notre Dame plays at Arkansas, by the way, Saturday.
Notre Dame at Arkansas.
If you're legit, if those losses were just because you played elite teams, then you need to go in there and take care of an Arkansas team that just lost at home to Memphis.
Yeah.
So that all being said, I think Oklahoma's really freaking good. I still don't love Venables, but if he doesn't have to worry about offense, which he does not with his team, and just concentrate on defense, then he's elite. Oklahoma kind of has 2 head coaches right now. They've got Brent on defense, and they got that dude Arbuckle, the 30-year-old wonder kid.
And that to me, I don't consider that a knock because I can remember vividly Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick. I know that's pros, but when the offense would go on the field, Belichick wasn't even watching the drive. He's like, Josh and Tom got it. But Belichick would be over there talking to the defense, showing them different stuff that they need to be doing. To me, it's a plus. There's nothing. I don't think there's any shame in that. Like, hey, man, do what you do. Go play to your strengths. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I've had 2 years. I sucked at doing both. Let me bring in a guy that I can just go and do my defensive thing with, and Josh McDaniels and Tom Brady can take care of the offense. Like, Belichick wouldn't even be watching the offense's drives. Sometimes he'd just be like, all right, this is what we got to do. So to me, that's a plus if that's what's really going on with the Sooners.
Right. Oklahoma's good. Are they going to win playoff games? I don't know. Again, I got to see.
Could I argue that they're the best team in the SEC right now?
No, I would not.
Who you putting ahead of them?
Georgia. Now, Georgia plays Bama this week. This week's, you seen the schedule this week? It's fucking bomb.
Thank gosh.
We've
had 2 weeks of nonsense.
We have nothing but good games all day Saturday. Great week. It starts on Friday, TCU at Arizona State. We have great matchups this week.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Great
we know what we do. We do.
Yeah.
Guess who's going to a wedding this weekend in North Carolina, too?
You got to fly to North Carolina?
Yep.
God bless you.
Who's
Is it
getting
Lisa
married
Charlotte?
that has you traveling and spending money?
One of my best friends from Virginia, unfortunately.
Did you even go to his bachelor party?
I didn't have one because he's too pussy whipped.
Oh,
Well, if he knew you were calling him that, he might uninvite you, and you'd be off the
He
hook.
doesn't watch anything.
is this
I do.
Saturday schedule? Ryder Cup, USC, Illinois is really good, huh? More Ryder
What
Cup.
are you showing
LSU.
me up here right now?
The
Best
Saturday
games?
No, just Saturday as a sports fan.
Oh, we got the Ryder Cup. I didn't know that gets going Thursday.
Yeah.
I got USC, Illinois. Illinois coming off giving up 60 to Indiana.
Yeah.
LSU, Ole Miss, Auburn, A&M, Ohio State, Washington. Yeah, Washington just looked good. They won the Apple Cup.
Yeah.
Beat Washington State. Oregon, Penn State. That'll be good. So you're not a big believer in Penn State. We're getting ready to find out. We're going to find out something Saturday. Bama, Georgia. I bet Georgia curb stomps Alabama's ass by
You think so?
17. Yeah.
I know. I follow Bama's feed.
Mm-hmm.
They hate him.
They can't wait to get rid of his ass.
They hate the boy.
Cannot wait to get rid of his ass. And he showed 4 or 5 matchups. There's 7, 8, 9, 10 more that are just as good. All right. Since we're making fun of ourselves for missing our guarantees.
What else?
One of us on this show has now been officially eliminated from the NFL Survivor League.
Punch me.
Should have kept up with your strategy. What are you doing, Rudy?
Why didn't I pick against the Jets?
I mean, come on.
Oh,
And
man.
it wasn't even close.
Oh, no.
It wasn't even close. Go ahead.
Rudy was one of the 2 people to pick the Atlanta Falcons.
Good Lord, Rudy.
Jose survived. Who'd you pick? Somebody obvious.
I picked the Bills, yeah.
The Bills on Friday or Thursday.
Freaking pizza.
I picked the Seattle Seahawks.
You and a bunch of other people.
After Mike Penix went flaccid.
What was
Mike
that?
Penix lost his heart on. That was not
that?
Big Penix. I don't. That was the worst quarterback in
0?
football. That was awful.
Or did they end up scoring late?
No, they got shut out.
It's hard to get shut out in the NFL.
Dude. By the way, Atlanta might not want to trade him at this point, but if you're the Bengals, why aren't you trading for Kirk Cousins by now? Atlanta might be able to get a 1 for him, just because the Bengals are desperate to stay alive.
Mike,
Kirk would need 2 or 3 weeks to get up to speed.
I'm not mad at that.
You put Kirk Cousins on the Bengals, they're competitive. Takes 2.
That's a lot of money for 2 quarterbacks. They gave him a lot of money.
Oh yeah, you know why they can't? Because they're paying Watson to do nothing.
Yeah, they can't do that. You're right.
All right, so we're down to if my eye test is right, Bouquet. Can they see this to people?
Yes.
We're down to 18 people from 32 at the beginning in the $320 Survivor League.
Bookie, are you keeping up, making sure guys ain't taking the same team twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing a good job with it.
It's right there
He's
in
doing a
front of you.
good
It's not
job
that
with
hard.
it. Yeah. Someone's already guaranteed the Lions.
That would be me, yeah.
Who they playing?
For next week?
The Browns.
You're not even going to watch them play this game tonight?
No, I don't need to watch them.
Bro, did you see what the Browns defense did to Jordan Love? Are you sure about this? I'll give you time to change it. No, it's on paper.
You know, this is a guy, Bouquet's one of these professional gamblers.
Shit,
he's the reason why, guys like him are the reason why. When I was doing my radio show, every month during the NFL season, they'd always try to get me to put one of these dudes on their guaranteed locks for the night, Call this number and press 2. No, I never dealt with it. I always told them, no, I'm not doing it.
I don't blame you. Those guys
Give it
suck.
to Chris Duell. I'm not doing that. Let Chris Duell do that.
Those guys suck.
I refuse to have the gambling gurus on. It was terrible radio, and they were always wrong. Imagine having his ass on, Mr. Gambler. I'll pick the Lions next week. They don't you want to see him play tonight? No, I don't need to.
No, you guys will be disgusted by my guarantee next week. I already have it.
Who are the Lions playing next week?
Browns.
Oh, the Browns. Okay.
Yeah, at home.
This dude wanted
the Packers.
This dude wanted to send death threats to the Rams yesterday after that block kill.
No, it was
what's a typical young drama queen.
Oh.
These kids today, they get off on the. We got more drama queens in this country than we've ever had at any one time, because Bouquet. And that's why I'm not going to let you do it. That's why I was an asshole to you on the text thread yesterday, because you always text about how awful things are. You want to murder this guy. I'm going to set my taint on fire. I may choke out my own dog. You're miserable, but yet you won't stop being miserable. You choose the misery. That's why
Great.
I'm not going to engage in that shit with you.
Women
You
been doing
create
that
your
from the
own
beginning of
drama.
time.
You create your own shit, but you don't change it because you dig it. You get off on it. So I think I almost wonder if you pick wrong on purpose, just because you want to be able to set your taint on fire every week.
Yeah, I wish I didn't
Yeah,
pick wrong every week.
Just saying, you don't have a lot of credibility with the people right now. You need a rally, son. You need to
That's
rally
fine.
me, huh?
I just need to win the Survivor pool, and then you guys will all laugh.
You ain't winning the Survivor pool.
Well, we'll see.
I'm gonna take the field on that.
We'll see.
I
Taking
can't
the
believe
field.
I'm out already.
We'll see.
I suck.
And
And I felt it.
you
I was
don't
like, when it was
suck.
7-0, I was like, because I was watching it, and I was
Mhm.
like, man. I remember I texted y'all early. It wasn't like I texted it was 20-0. When it was 7-0, I was like, this don't look good. Atlanta looks like dookie.
Mhm.
And sure enough, I was 30-0 later out of the
30
Survivor
to
pool.
nothing.
Yeah.
That was out of nowhere by Carolina though.
Yeah.
That performance by the Falcons
Like,
was out of nowhere.
like,
What
what
the
is
hell
that?
was that? I don't know what the hell
Oh,
that was.
man.
It was awful. All right, who all has things out there on the internet you'd like to have deleted?
Oh gosh.
Don't
nah,
we all?
There's a lot.
There's some stuff out there, especially on my tweets over the years. Not good. Delete Me makes it easy and quick and safe to remove your personal data online at a time when surveillance and data breaches are common enough to make everybody vulnerable. Got these. Man, I get text every day from people acting like they're, hey, good to see. I saw you yesterday. Let's catch up.
I just
Who the
delete.
hell
I
are
just delete
you?
and report.
They're trying to act like they're your long lost buddy, and they're hoping you just think that there's some friend that you don't have their number. No, the New York Times Wirecutter has named Delete Me their top pick for data removal service. All right, I'm online all the time. Rudy's online all the time. We have to be careful. We don't want to get harassed or doxxed. That's a young man's term. Bouquet, you know what doxxed means?
Yes.
Getting torn apart on internet or
It means getting your
Social
public
media.
information put out there.
yes, it's crap. Take control of your data. Keep your private life private by signing up for Delete Me now at a special discount for our people. Y'all ready? Get 20% off your Delete Me plan when you go to joindeleteme.com/hit, H-I-T. Use the promo code HIT at checkout. The only way to get 20% off is to go to joindeleteme.com/hit. Enter the code HIT at checkout. That's joindeleteme.com/hit, code HIT. All right, so think of that. It's HIT. It's HIT. All right. You got a shout out to that dude that messaged us from Corpus Christi over the weekend. Just wanted to post this up. I don't think anything too personal is in the background. Shout out to this guy here, Alec in Corpus Christi. Sent this picture to us on social media. He wanted us to see that he's in the building. Had it posted up and queued up and ready to roll in the building sports edition on Chris 6 in Corpus Christi. That's from his condo beach house in Corpus Christi. Thank you.
Thank
dude.
you, man.
Thank you, man. We need all of the television viewers we can get.
My man and Nano hit us up too. Dale watched it. He
Yeah.
loved it.
I want to punch Ralph Tobias and Jim Bob Brazil and a guy named Jaime Jose at Chris 6. For 2 weeks, I have reached out to those three guys, asking them how do our people watch our show, and they are yet to tell me, and I'm almost ready to pull our show off their air. So I actually had Bouquet post our own show on our own channel ourselves. I'm trying to promote people to go to their sources and watch our show, but I didn't get any reply for 2 weeks. So fuck it. If y'all want to watch the TV show, you can go watch our TV show on our YouTube channel. It's on there. It's like an In the Building extra. Is that what it is?
Sure.
All right. So you get to click on the In the Building. So you go to Love You Heart. It's the way it works. You go to our YouTube page. You go to Love You Heart TV. You give choices. You've got In the Building. You've got In Motion. You've got the Say Hey Plays on Saturday. You got a couple of you got the baseline bums. When you click on ours, Paul Jaime Jose, that is his name. I'm not racist. I'm not
Literally
just throwing
his
out
name.
Mexican names. He does actually go by Jaime Jose.
That's his
I
name.
swear to God,
That's his
I
name.
wasn't being racist. I could see where you would think that. Go to our channel. Go to our page, the In the Building page, and you can see our television show. I'm proud of that show. Rudy and I work hard to put that show out every week. It took 8 months back and forth to get that show done, and now it's airing, and I can't get those guys to help me out as far as promoting it. So I went to their app. You can't find us. I went to their website. You can't find us. I went to their YouTube page. You can't find us. That ain't the deal I signed up for. I need a footprint on their stuff. Jim Bob told us, I'm bringing y'all in here to help me save my ass because people aren't watching local TV like they were. Well, help me help you by putting my ass on your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Thanks for the one dude in Corpus. I know for a fact one dude this Saturday watched it live on Chris 6. The rest of y'all got to watch it on Love You Hard TV. So there's that. All right. What else? I need Richard Ibata since I'm calling people out. Richard Ibata. You have until the close of business today, 5 o'clock Central Texas time. I don't care if you live in Zimbabwe. You have until 5 o'clock Texas time to reach out to me. You won the autographed bottle of Ice 44, autographed by George Gervin himself last week. And if he does not report to me by 5 o'clock, we go to the second place guy who was who? You remember?
That guy.
Great question. I don't know.
You took a screenshot, though, right? You have it, because I asked you to do that the other day. Remember?
Yes, I believe I have a screenshot of it.
Okay, good. All right, you remember. All right, very good. All right, show brought to you part by Ribaldo.
What up, Jay?
The official real estate man of In the Building is Jay Ribaldo. Thank you, Jay Ribaldo. He's always got stuff he's working on. I think he's got an online chat coming up on his website, like I think this week.
Kind of giving you the breakdown on how things go.
You just go to Ribaldo.com. He's going to be leading a chat with a lot of his colleagues. Make just basically a Q&A for people that might be interested in getting into the housing market. This is a good time to do so, and just take advantage of the fact that we're still the cheapest median income county in the state here in San Antonio, where we do our show in Bexar County. Take advantage of it while you can, because the secret is out. San Antonio is a great place to live. It's a beautiful place to raise a family, and it's a hell of a place to buy a house. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than Houston, Austin, Dallas, or Fort Worth, any of the major other counties, and they're going to start moving down here, which is going to make prices go up.
Price go up a little bit, but that's okay. It's going to affect
the competition. So get in now while you can fit in. Get Jay Ribaldo on your site. It is Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate man, 210-887-1081. You can email him at jribaldo@kw.com. jribaldo@kw.com. All right. Do you have the video of Arch Manning putting his penis in the face?
He didn't put his penis in that
of the corner for Sam Houston State. He went over there and got it while he was still on the ground. This is Arch running for a touchdown against lowly Sam Houston, putting his penis into his face. The dude jumps up and gets in Arch's face. So here's Arch bowing up. I don't know if the kid was talking shit to Arch or not, but Arch took a little bit of criticism for that. How you going to play like the worst son of a bitch ever lived and you going to bow up when it's 7-0?
Allen Iverson's most memorable moment is him putting his nuts over Tyronn Lue. I mean, we can't pick and choose. I thought we liked it. Scottie Pippen put his nuts in Patrick Ewing's face, and Patrick Ewing pushed him, Every now and then you need some nuts in your face.
You saying, Rudy, that every now and then you need to put your nuts in somebody's face?
Every now and then you got to put your nuts on somebody's. Every now and then you got to teabag somebody.
Wow.
I agree.
Yeah.
Sorry,
mama might not like it.
Tough shit. So
I've been destroyed for 3 weeks. Okay, I got a little over emotional.
I'm going to defend the guy. Yeah. He can't
be perfect. He's not a robot.
And he can't do anything without it being analyzed.
No.
At some point, I don't know how he gets around campus. Ricky Williams literally had to be, there was 3 golf carts. UTPD in one golf cart, Ricky in his golf cart, and another UTPD golf cart behind him. He had to literally
get class
entourage class to class to class. Johnny Manziel got to the point where the security detail was not even enough because it was distracting the classes.
Go do school from his dorm?
He went all online. A&M gave Manziel special permission. I doubt Johnny took those classes, but A&M, Johnny legit tried to go to class, he literally could not get to class. It would distract the entire campus. And so A&M literally had to put him in all online courses. Peyton. Wow, that's the first time I've done that. Arch Manning can't take a shit in the dorm without it being posted on Instagram.
No, not a chance.
The kid is under the microscope like Johnny Manziel was.
And people like us have been telling him how much he sucks, and
Right.
you hear it
and
all.
He's heard enough.
And you just get frustrated. It's like yelling. He needed
Yeah.
to scream. That was his way of screaming. Like, damn, thank you. I'm finally playing well. It had nothing to do with that kid. It had to do with 3 weeks of us telling him how bad he was.
Exactly.
And he got caught up. Won't
he got
happen
caught
again.
up. Good for him. Now, here's what's going to happen, though. You got to bye this week, which is good. You got 2 more weeks to build that swagger and get back to being the kid I thought you were going to be. You go out there and get your ass beat in the swamp in 2 weeks, they're going to be putting their nuts in your face and laughing at you while they do it.
They better not lose to Florida. Florida's so bad.
You go out there and
I know it's an
3 weeks.
SEC game. Remember Brian Kelly told us,
That's right.
that's an awful question. That's an SEC team. This was after they beat Florida, speaking of LSU.
Well, Florida shit cans Billy Napier today. Florida may rally and play better.
Are they firing him today? Is he fired?
I would.
I would too. He's like, you talk about Gundy. Napier's on at least, Gundy's had time, but Napier, I think this is it. I don't know why they even brought him back. That makes zero sense to me.
Zero.
Anyway.
Arch, that's great, but you did that against Sam Houston State. That's wonderful. You need to beat Oklahoma in 2 weeks. Even if you don't beat Oklahoma, your ass better look a hell of a lot better while doing it.
Yeah.
That's great. You're bowling up to, no star corners that play for Sam Houston State, probably the worst team in America. They're so bad. They went 10-2 last year, lost everybody, had to bring a whole new coach in and everything. So they're the worst team in the country. That's great. It was 55-0. You looked great. I want to see you nut up to Oklahoma. Run the ball into the end zone while beating the Sooners and put your balls on one of those kids.
No, that's epic.
Yeah, let me see you do that.
But
that's great.
I would love that. I'll be the biggest Arch guy.
But it had to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And so I'm not gonna jump on it too much. I'm just saying, you set yourself up though to look like a dumbass here if you get your ass handed to you here in a couple of weeks. So that was good. Had to start somewhere. I've been wondering about his confidence, and guys that have confidence issues generally don't put their nuts on people. So That's good. Maybe that was a get right game.
I'll tell you this, man. When you get hired as a head coach and you're like been a defensive coordinator like Venables was, at some point I need to see that. And that OU defensive line, all he did, Venables, when he was at Clemson was get first-round picks from the defensive line. And that OU defensive line is nasty.
Yeah.
They're nasty. They're violent.
They're good.
And they look like a Venables-type situation going on up there defensively. So good luck in a couple weeks.
Kenny's in here. Well, I thought Arch was the worst quarterback in football. He is. But it has to start somewhere. And he looked terrific, in that scrimmage against Sam Houston. I can only go on what I see, Kenny. And I didn't see the shitty throws,
18 for 21,
I didn't see the ridiculous throws. I saw accuracy. Granted, it was a scrimmage. Sam Houston starting 12 on defense, starting 11 on defense, wouldn't even be backups at Texas. But all you can do when you play someone that terrible is go out there and beat the shit out of them.
Yeah,
and that's what
they did. Yeah.
He has to start somewhere. AJ's in here. Arch is at bottom.
Gosh, that's too far. This is Texas Tech fan feeling himself.
Yeah, rightfully.
Tech fans talking a
rightfully
lot of
so.
shit. It's whatever.
It's okay.
By the way, TCU is the second favorite in the Big 12 right now.
I know. I'm
you
notice
he ain't touched that,
No.
Jose, and that's by design. He's like, hey, he don't want to celebrate in the end zone. He don't want to put his nuts on nobody's forehead yet, but he's excited.
I talked shit
pants were
after
jumping.
Carolina when we stomped Carolina's ass. I talked shit about them, but we're playing Arizona State on the road this week, Friday night on a short week.
Yeah.
When you're TCU, you just kind of chill. You just kind of
He's like, don't pay attention to us. Don't look over here.
you just keep the car in the center lane.
Don't look over here.
You just keep the car in the center lane.
Yeah, don't look at us.
I have some LOLs today.
You said 4, right?
I've got 4 LOLs. We've already touched on some of them.
Okay.
I just alluded to one.
What's that?
Jose, do you have the photo
Oh, gosh.
of Jordan Hudson it's ridiculous that I even have to know this woman's name. Let's just call her Bill Belichick's wench.
So harsh.
Out there in her go-go boots and her shorts up in her crevasses, all up in the face of the 73-year-old Bill Belichick, moments before he gets his ass handed to him by Central Florida. Pissed them off a week. Kept calling them Central. Well, we got Central this week. Central's got a good, strong defense.
What is she doing?
Making a fool of this guy, and he's letting her do it.
That's his
Look
baby.
at this shit.
That's his baby, Mike.
God almighty. She's asking if she can have hot dog money.
Yeah.
Can I get a Coke and hot dog? I'm gonna need. I want to get Twizzlers too. I need $5 extra for Twizzlers.
Actually, at this point, she's more rich than Belichick.
That's all his money she's playing with. This man, God almighty. It's ridiculous. It's sad. It's a shame. That right there that's the greatest football coach of all time. Getting his ass slapped around at a basketball school.
Hold up. Move the little
with his mascot girlfriend.
Oh, that's right there in North Carolina. I was about to say, but Belichick got on some Jordan 3s.
Well,
I don't know if
Carolina,
I'm impressed or
Carolina.
cringed.
He don't know those are Jordan 3s. That's
Okay.
that's what showed
But
up.
he's a
what
Michael
showed
Jordan
up
you.
in his locker when he
Yeah, he
showed
don't
up to
know.
work yesterday. He don't know
Well,
shit.
I think she told him.
They could have been Reeboks from '82. They could have been Capas. He would have worn Capas.
I think Miss 26-year-old told him, "Hey, babe, those are Jordan 3s. Wear these."
Okay.
Yeah.
Show the AI. Can we show the AI version? Is that possible? Are we allowed
Don't get
to?
us
Bouquet?
fined.
There's the AI version.
See, this is what I don't like about AI.
He can't pick her up. I know that's fake because he
Oh.
can't. He can't pick that woman up.
I don't like
Yeah,
AI.
he can't
man.
lift her.
See, that's the part of AI I
Does
don't
that creep
like.
you out?
Only because it's like there's millions of people that don't have the eye for it and they think it's real.
I know it's fake right there where he picks her up. He'd get a fucking hernia. He'd break a rib if he tried to pick.
She's 103.
He cannot pick her up. He's brittle and old. He would shit his pants and break a rib if he picked that up. So LOL Bill Belichick and his wench. Also want to can we play this without getting sued? Because this 18 years ago today we got the rant. Are we allowed to?
I recommended playing it in members.
All right, we can have fun with it during members. Okay, LOL to the 40-year-old ball coach who lost at home. It's the first time since 1951. Do you know who the president of the United States was in 1951?
Woodrow Wilson.
Who?
Woodrow Wilson.
That's incorrect. Way off.
Andrew Garfield.
Way off.
James Garfield.
Way off.
JFK.
Harry Truman.
Fuck.
That was your next guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I didn't know.
Who won the World Series in 1951?
The Yankees.
You just threw that out there.
That's a good guess. They got 16 of them.
They've got a lot of them, so I can guess.
I don't actually know. I was just screwing with you.
It's the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, let's find out.
No, they won it in 55.
Okay.
I do know. Who won the 1951?
Yankees over
Probably
the
the
Giants.
Yankees over the New York
Good job,
Giants.
Bookie. I mean, how can you go
Okay.
wrong?
All right. If this is the year of the shot heard around the world, Bobby Thompson's home run to win the pennant, I think, was that famous call for the Giants.
The Giants win the pennant.
Yes.
The Giants win the
yes,
pennant.
and they
Like
go on to
65.
get their ass kicked by the Yankees the next week. Yes, the same year. You got that right. LOL to the 40-year-old ball coach Mike Gundy. I'm not sure who I like making fun of more these days, Dabo or Gundy.
Gundy.
They're both kind of the same dumbass.
Gundy. At least I could justify Dabo having a job. I can't justify
Yeah,
Gundy.
why is he not fired today?
I think he's
He
doing
needs to
a
be
bit. I
ousted.
think he's trying to get fired and bought out. I think he
Maybe.
wants out.
Maybe.
And just like, yo, give me my buyout.
Yeah, he's just coaching for the buyout.
Yeah.
He don't want to quit because I think he probably sacrifices
Right,
money.
exactly.
Jesus.
Guess how much that buyout is, by the way?
Who Gundy's?
Yeah.
Probably 10.
17.
Oh,
Well, it still
Oh,
ain't
my
Jimbo
God.
77.
Fuck
good
me.
Lord.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Oklahoma
Good
State
Lord.
doesn't have those donors. That's why he's staying.
Good Lord.
After this year drops to 10, and it's
Man.
like, God.
Well, that's a segue. LOL to Dabo's weenie. Dabo's weenie this week went on that rant. Y'all don't like winning. They don't want to win no more. I guess they can fire me if they don't want to win. Bitch, they're going to fire you because they ain't winning with you. They got their ass handed to them at home by Syracuse.
Yeah, that can't happen.
Got their ass kicked in all phases by the Orange. And Dabo was damn near in tears post-game. Is this post-game?
No, this is the one.
Oh, yeah. Play his bullshit rant during the week.
Yeah,
Here,
this
put the
is
sound
the
on.
one from earlier in the week.
So if they tired of winning, we've won this league 8 out of the last 10 years.
Good point.
Is that not good?
Is that now
I'm just
good?
asking. Is that good? I don't know if that's good or not. To win your league 8 out of 10 years, to go to the playoffs 7 out of 10 years, be in 4 national championships, win it twice. Yeah, we a little down
Has he
right
done
now,
anything
take the
since
shots,
COVID?
but
No.
got a
No.
long memory.
They've
They
been
sure
just
don't know.
another team for 5 years.
Most
He hasn't done-
That
well, he
is-
took the best high school quarterback in the state of Texas and turned him into Cade Klubnik.
horrid.
That loss is
Should have
when
went to
Charlie
TCU.
Strong. That's when Charlie Strong lost to Kansas in Austin. That's the equivalent of Syracuse beating up on Clemson.
Yeah, it was ugly. And the same thing with Tulsa, Oklahoma State. I mean, it was pathetic.
Joseph's in here. He's on the pub sports chat.
What'd he say?
Life lesson for Bouquet. Every once in a while, you got to teabag somebody.
Shout out to you, Joseph Gomez.
Absolutely. You just got to do it, man.
Why not?
I didn't
You
know.
just got to do it.
I
My
was
other
doing it.
LOL, the NFL, who sent a letter out this week mandating to their referees to start policing the tush push.
Yeah.
Only to have the Eagles false start 2 more times
And not
yesterday
get called.
while running the tush push with an area call.
That's so
Wow.
demoralizing,
That's
man.
ridiculous.
That play is so demoralizing.
ridiculous.
Like, you ever watch just forget the first down. He's going to get it. Watch the body language of the defense after they convert the first.
They're
just kind
pissed
of
and
like,
frustrated.
they're just like,
The
what can I
guy's
do?
offside.
You push
They're
their
false starting
and then you get 3 yards push. It's
from your own guy.
It's demoralizing, dude.
Just pick him up and throw him over there.
You
It wouldn't be
can.
any different.
Did you see that Nick Saban son of a gun / no emotion Jalen Hurts on the blocked field goal?
Yeah.
He's just like,
Oopsies.
I sucked. I don't care.
Yeah.
He never gives a shit.
That's him, though. That's his strength, too.
It is a strength.
That is his strength.
The sideline's going crazy, and he's over
Mhm.
there like Saban.
Yeah. But the NFL this week mandated the referees start
And they
cracking
didn't do it.
down, and they didn't do it. They still let them false start twice.
Twice. Blatant.
Obvious.
Blatant.
Didn't even need slow-mo.
They're already good.
Didn't need a replay.
You can't help them by not calling
That's
false
correct.
starts.
God almighty. All right, y'all want to do a members only?
Why not?
Let's do a members only. What time do you think? It's right now. So for the live viewer, it's 11:16. Can you want to do it by 11:30?
Sure.
All right. Members only. If you're not a member, you need to become one. I'm going to tweet out a link right now to our members only. Sign up now. It's $4.99, man. Watch our members only show coming down in 15 minutes. Love you hard. See ya.